lockdown has triggered domestic violence against women. And you will be shocked to know that this data which I will be providing you is going to heartbreak you first, and then it will be work as an eye opener at the same time. Now, this lockdown has triggered violence against women, which precisely mean that in this 10 years of period and this lockdown for 3 to 5 months, the cases in this lockdown has rose more than this 10 years. So it is going to be very massive. Now, a 32-year-old lady took her own life because her husband used to beat her up in front of the in-laws, and in-laws was also there in beating her up. And she chose to remain silent and she took her own life. And merely why? Because she was unable to get pregnant. So this is the situation. And the next is also the heartbreaking one. Have a look on the report. An 18-year-old girl gang raped by 7 people for 5 hours in Madhya Pradesh, Betul district on April 29th. And in them, 3 are minors out of 7. She was going with her brother on bike when they attacked her. As we all have witnessed that girls are not safe anywhere. Now, a senior employee of the State Tourism Department in Andhra Pradesh, Nellore town, he started beating her female colleague in front of the other employees. Why? Because she has asked merely to wear mask, to take precautionary measures to this COVID-19 pandemic. And he started abusing her, beating her up. And now he has been arrested and he is in judicial custody. In the month of April, Haryana has recorded 66 cases of rapes, 142 cases of molestation, 117 cases of dowry abusive and deaths, and 62 cases of kidnapping. In the same period, Punjab recorded surge of 50% in the case of domestic violence, which precisely mean the number of domestic violence complaint recorded in the lockdown as per this report is more than the 10 years. This data is by National Commission of Women, and this 10 years of data is nothing. 77% of women don't talk to anyone regarding the domestic violence is on them every day. 86% of women don't report domestic violence. Don't we really know about it? We know, but we ignore. Now, why they all are doing this and not telling this to anyone? Because of the lack of support from their families, fear of more domestic violence from their in-laws and husbands, social stigma, uncertain future because of lack of opportunities for them, even if they decide to leave their respective households. Now, and if they have children, it becomes more impossible for them to leave their abusive husbands or their in-laws. There's a reason why divorce is considered as a taboo in India. And to make matter worse, in the lockdown, there is an increase in unemployment. Source of income dried up. Millions of people are pushed into poverty. They are hunger and suffering from mental imbalance. And due to this lockdown, the poverty level has also gone up. The migrant laborers' plight we all know, and we have seen that. Because of that, the frustration level, the level of depression has also gone up. And where will they show their frustration? To the most vulnerable part of the family, that is the woman. And they assault her mentally, physically, sexually, and psychologically. And if you are a victim of this domestic violence, these assaults, then go and talk to any of your family members to whom you are close with, any friends. Don't just keep your mouth shut. And there are lots of NGOs which is available online. There are lots of helpline which is available. Go and avail the opportunity and speak up about your mental illness about your sexual assault, and lot more. It is not as if that woman is the only part of these domestic violence. There are lots of men. But at the same time, how many of the instances have you seen where women raped men, women abused men, women beating up men, women harassed men, women molested men, women kidnapping a man? Now, it's a high time that all the men and women who stood up and saved the women who runs the world. Because if we embrace the new normal in the post-COVID-19 pandemic, we should rethink that how can we treat and be with all the genders in our society. And yes, I am thinking and doing my bit. Let me know in the comment section below. Are you?
Thanks for watching Rebel News India. Stay tuned for more updates. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.